the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Throwing on second down. Hurts. Quick slant at Dodson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And it looks like they'll move things around here.
That-man should be last.
Hurts.
That-man balling. He got his team at the
He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
They're more mentally focused in this series and got more involved in it. Like, it starts with number 5 and Anthony Edwards. He is not out there playing. The main thing when you put
a first down carry for Barkley. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 15 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
You think Anthony Edwards is chilling?
And he's in for the Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ballgame. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here.
It's fun to watch. I truly, honestly, don't want to watch
and all in all, pretty solid return. Moving down to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
And LeBron, he was going to have to take his game. And we saw it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good link at the end of that one.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
There's something about when you see a guy
hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. You definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
And strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
I would rather be a team tie it up 2-2, go back to an LA, knowing my
play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He's got this to Algier, and he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. This is all about the quarterback knowing what he can get away with. At that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain.
Do you agree with that, James? Do you disagree with that? Where do y'all stand? Because I think if they put in Gabe Vincent, and if they try to put in Denise Smith, and if they try to put in Jackson Hayes again? That wasn't easy. What do you see that?
Well, look.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Is an experienced veteran.
No one to take it. He's going to go
Now,
down. Back at the 37-yard line.
Try to extend the
Josh
series.
Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and
What
long.
do you mean by that?
Well, you just had a crisis in confidence in all of these guys in a pivotal game. If I'm a player, I'm thinking, you think I can't even put a minute on the floor. You have to go with those 5.
Now Penix.
How am I feeling about JJ going forward?
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This is our
So the
biggest
field
game.
goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
I can't even let you on the floor.
And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or 2, but it's no good as it stands. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settled in now 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Up the middle with Barkley.
And when the defense wins and gives them no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This will be caught by Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're talking when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
When they arrived on the scene, they located a 24-year-old man, Sean Leon, and a 27-year-old.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now on second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
So over for you, Smith.
Second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over
Double
4
for you.
seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field.
Now you're panic.
I'm not sure he was still behind the line
You know
when
what
he
you're
let
gonna
that
do.
thing go.
You already know what you know how to do
Decision
no more.
made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it.
The gang is alleged to have formed in the Rice Street jail, later becoming primarily a prison gang, with a reputation for warring with the Bloods that dominated.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the...
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
GG in the track.
They'll be on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
There's no downplaying to be able to know that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Looking deep here for Mooney. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Close associate of little babies who investigate